you ready? Help me sing it now. 1, 2, 3, let's go. I was made to do amazing things. I know. I was made to be his hands and feet. I know. God made me to shine, makes me come alive, makes me wanna live my life for him. God made me to shine, makes me come alive, makes me wanna live my life. Wanna dance, 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 dance all around. I wanna jump, jump, jump and sing out loud. It is the light I found, I just can't hide it now. I wanna shout it out to the world. God made me, yeah, and I'm unique, yeah. I wanna go wherever he will lead. I will go. Imagine all the possibilities. Oh, I know. God made me to shine, makes me come alive, makes me wanna live my life for him. God made me to shine, makes me come alive, makes me wanna live my life. I wanna dance, 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 dance all around. I wanna jump, jump, jump and sing out loud. It is the light I found, I just can't hide it now. I wanna shout it out to the world. I am wired and wonderfully made by desire to sing his praise, shout it louder. I believe God made me to shine. I am wired and wonderfully made by desire to sing his praise, shout it louder. I believe God made me to shine. Oh, God made me to shine, makes me come alive, makes me wanna live my life for him. God made me to shine, makes me come alive, makes me wanna live my life. Wanna dance, 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 dance all around. I wanna jump, 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 sing out loud. He is the light I found, I just can't hide it now. I wanna shout it out to the world. God made me, yeah, and I'm unique, yeah. God made me, yeah, I'm unique, yeah. God made me.
Good morning, Lifecoast kids. Good to see everybody. Glad you're all here with us this morning. I hope you're finishing up those breakfasts and getting ready for today's lesson. Hey, I hope everybody was able to receive their special deliveries that went out on Friday and Saturday. I hope you guys are able to get those and get into those boxes. What a great delivery that it was, man. So many different things and projects and stuff in that box. I hope that everybody was able to get those and you'll be able to enjoy those throughout your week this week. But today, in our lesson time, we are going to be talking about creativity. So in creativity, that word, what comes to mind for you? I'd say creativity comes in people like actors. Actors can be very creative. They can do different things in their acting and throw different things in there and be very creative in that way. You have creative dressers. Hey, I know some of you are creative dressers. And the things that you wear, you can be very creative in different outfits and different things. I know that a lot of people are that way, and some of you are too. Scientists can be very creative. They do different laboratory experiments and things like that, and they get very creative and create things as well. Different artists are very creative in paintings, in sculpture, in music, in all different types. People are artistic in all types of different ways, and they can be very creative in the things that they come up with, and that is a very strong way to express creativity. So in today's story, we're going to be talking about the greatest creation of all. So let's get right into our lesson, guys, and I'll see you right afterwards, okay?
The Bible. It's 66 books of history, stories, letters, and poetry that fit together to form God's one big story. The epic adventure of how He created us and loves us so much that He made a way to rescue us. As we travel through the Bible, from Genesis to Revelation, we discover people who met God and found their lives changed forever. Now, for an amazing story, inspired by the book of Genesis, chapters 1 and 2.
In the beginning, the very beginning, before the first breath, before the first flash of color, before the first moment in time, there was nothing. Nothing. Nothing except God. But when God saw nothing, He saw a blank canvas. He saw the perfect backdrop for a work of art beyond imagination. So, God created. From absolutely nothing, He brought forth the heavens and the earth. But there was no shape or form. God's Spirit hovered over the dark emptiness. Then, God called out,
"Let there be light."
Brilliant light shattered the darkness like golden trumpets on a still morning. Bright rays shimmered and danced in all the hues of the rainbow. God saw the light was good. He divided the light from the dark, calling the light day and the darkness night. Evening and morning together shaped the very first day of all time. Then God said,
"Let there be a huge space between the waters. Let it separate water from water."
By His words alone, God shifted the waters, leaving a vast arching space above, the sky. Evening and morning rolled past, the second day. God lifted His voice again.
"Let the water under the sky be gathered into one place. Let ground appear."
Dry land shrugged its way out of the water. Islands and vast continents and gritty deserts and towering mountains. God called the dry ground land, and He called all the gathered waters seas. But God had even bigger plans for this day.
"Let the land produce plants, and let there be trees on the land."
In moments, tall grasses unfurled across the plains, and giant redwoods shot up from the dirt. Flowers and grapevines and carrots and corn sprouted and flourished. God saw that all of it was good. That evening and morning closed out the third day.
"Let there be lights in the huge space of the sky. Let them separate the day from the night."
At the sound of God's voice, the blazing sun exploded into being. The silvery moon spun out. Stars and galaxies flooded into space, filling the universe. Pew, pew, pew. God set the sun to rule the day, and the moon to rule the night. And God saw it was good. That evening and morning made up the fourth day. But God wasn't done painting His masterpiece just yet.
"Let the seas be filled with living things. Let birds fly above the earth and across the huge space of the sky."
Instantly, the seas and rivers and ponds writhed with dolphins and octopi, salmon and minnows. Eagles soared and bluebirds nested, while ostriches stretched their long necks. God saw they were good. That evening and morning formed the fifth day. But God kept working on His creation.
"Let there be livestock and creatures that move along the ground and wild animals."
At once, animals of every kind appeared. Elephants thundered through the forests, and squirrels darted up tree trunks. Monkeys chattered, and pigs rolled happily in the mud. God saw it was all good. But He had one more creation in mind.
"Let us make human beings so that they are like us. Let them rule over the fish and the birds. Let them rule over all the animals."
Then, with His own hands, God formed the very first man and the very first woman, Adam and Eve.
I
I'm me. And you are you.
And this place, it's beyond words.
Unlike the animals, God made people in His image to reflect Him.
Have children and fill the earth. Rule over the fish and the birds and every living creature. I am giving you every plant on the earth for food.
God looked over everything He had created and saw that it was very good. That evening and morning were the 6th day. And on the 7th day, God rested. I mean, His work was finished. His glorious creation was complete. But because God had formed people in His image, they too could reflect His imagination and creativity. The possibilities ahead of them were endless.
Okay, guys, wasn't that a great story? Hey, talk about the ultimate of creativity. Just think, guys, in the beginning there was nothing, so it was just total darkness. But God was so creative and He's so mighty. He thought of each thing that He could do and create, and that's when He created the heavens and the earth with the oceans and the land and the mountains and all the animals. And then everything here that we see, guys, was created by God. And then, guys, the last thing that He created was us. And it was personal for Him because the Bible says that He created us in His image. And I believe, guys, He wanted us to create us in His image because He wanted us to be able to understand Him and to be able to have that personal relationship with Him. And that's why He sent Jesus, His Son, to show us that He's in our image and that we could have that personal relationship. So isn't that a great story about creativity, guys? God is the ultimate creator, and He has no limits whatsoever in His creativity. I hope you guys enjoyed the study this morning, and I am looking forward. Next week, we'll be getting back into school. I know not all of you are going to be coming back next week. That's okay, because I'm going to see you guys soon, too. I want you guys to have a great week this week, and remember that God, His creativity, is unlimited. All right. I love you, Lifecoast kids. I'll see you again next week. All right, guys. Bye.